after M1 exchange, I think that was a wonderful presentation, which I really liked. So let us try and understand an MCX exchange. We are also an exchange, they're also an exchange, right? So MCX, Multi-Commodity Exchange, is a listed, was the first company to be listed on a stock market. And it is all about derivatives trading. So what do we do on MCX, Multi-Commodity Exchange? We have a buyer and we have a seller, and I created an electronic platform for this buyer and seller to come together. Okay? So as I told you, right now we have 96% of the market share, and the major advantage of a commodity exchange is that a real-time price is discovered by linking both the buyer and the seller. You never know where the buyer is sitting, you will never know where the seller is sitting. But I will ensure that whatever trade happens on MCX, and that trade is guaranteed. Okay? So we have several commodities which are basically listed. When I say several commodities, we list the future contracts of the commodities. Okay? Now, what is a future contract? A future contract is a contract which is basically traded on a commodity exchange on a future month. So if you want to know what is the price of copper after 5 months, if you want to know what is the price of silver after 5 months, if you want to know what is the price of aluminum after 5 months, we provide a platform. That is, it is a platform for the price discovery of commodities, which are basically industrial commodities. It could be agriculture commodities, or anything could be a commodity, right? So in this context, let me see the kind of, how much I can make you understand, but I promise Hyderabad one thing, that we will have because we have a mandate from SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India, who is the regulator for our commodity markets as well as the stock markets. So I will promise you another session, okay? Because I know all of you now. Because we have a mandate from SEBI to conduct more of these events, especially for the women entrepreneurs as well as the MSMEs. Okay, with this background, let me just go through a simple presentation. I don't know how much justice I will be able to do. Okay, this is a regulatory overview of what I told you. And now let us come to base metals, right? Now what we have created in India is a mini LME. Okay, all your base metals, the kind of price discovery, whatever happens, is basically in LME, London Metal Exchange. So we have created a London Metal Exchange, like exchange, on this regulatory platform called MCX. Okay, so if you look at the non-ferrous complex as such, we have you have copper, aluminum, lead, nickel, and zinc, and all of us know that they have very extensive industrial applications. And the best part is that the availability of these commodities is region specific. Okay, like for example, we produce aluminum, and we are self-sufficient in aluminum, but we import nickel, we import say copper, but that is the reason why we should have a platform wherein the price discovery happens globally. And that is why, with that intention, we have created MCX, and to support the Make in India, the kind of program what Government of India is going through this, we have ensured that we will basically discover the Indian prices of the commodities. And we have set up delivery centers in multiple locations in all in most of the parts of India. Okay. Now, going to the kind of factors which influence the market, we have economic events, we have the data which is coming out of industrial growth, recession, and inflation which affect metal prices. And we have some commodity-specific events, you can at least have a new production line, the discontinuance of these historical users, that may be one of the reasons. So, and sometimes we have these strikes which are basically going on continuously. For example, if there is a strike in a copper mine in Chile, now you know what will happen to the, you know what is going to happen to the prices of copper, right? So all these trade policies which are set by the government, the interest rates, the international prices, and what is the USD and INR, what is the exchange rate, the geopolitical events. If you look at the example, like what happened to crude when there was, the war is still going on between Russia and Ukraine. What happened then? All these, all these factors basically affect the price of commodities. Okay, now, if the prices of commodities keep going up and down, can you change the price of your finished product? We can't change, right? If the prices of wheat go up, can you change the price of your Parle biscuits every month? No. So that is the reason commodities exchange basically provide a wonderful platform for your price risk management. It is not only that speculation, whatever happens, it is the kind of price, discovery, the price risk management, what MCX can offer to all MSMEs. Now, this is a slide I think all of us know about it. You just look at this slide. The kind of volatility what we have seen in aluminium in 2023 till now is 28.15%. That means any company which is actually having a total annual turnover of 100 crores, your 28.15 crores is at risk. Am I right or wrong? You agree? All of you agree with me? Now let us look at copper. Copper has had an annual volatility of 21.1%. So in any business, do you think you will have anything more than 15 to 18% of profits? Tell me, sir, you're all entrepreneurs. You will never have that, right? So so what do you want to do? You just keep quiet? You don't do anything, you don't do any price risk management? That means we actually assume a symmetrical risk, right? Whatever we have lost today, we will make it up tomorrow. So then you will think, okay, fine, my profits are going good. Why should I hedge? If you don't hedge, when you are making a profit of 15 to 20% and if there is a volatility of 28% in aluminium, how are you going to manage that risk? Right? Now, who all can use this, say, platform? We have importers who have a risk of who have a risk when the prices are basically falling down. We have exporters. If the prices of raw material increases, then also there is a risk. Processors, if you look at refiners, stockists, fabricators, all of them need this platform for the price risk management. Now let us look at the base metal contracts what we have. We have aluminium, copper, zinc, nickel and lead. Okay. Now this is a major contract wherein the total, if you want to buy, you have to buy 5 metric tons or you have to sell 5 metric tons of aluminium. If you look at copper, the lot size is 2.5 metric tons and zinc is 5 metric tons and nickel is 1.5 metric tons and lead is 5 metric tons. Okay? And all these commodities, please believe, except for crude oil as well as natural gas, all the commodities are deliverable. Earlier people used to say whatever happens in LME, you also electronically try and get those price and it leads to speculation. Without speculation, there are no markets, right? So these are all the contract specifications of these. And just to promote MSMEs, we have mini contracts. So we have mini contracts of 1 metric ton. Even if you are a small MSME and if your requirement is only 1 metric ton, then we have contracts of aluminium, lead and zinc. So these are the different delivery centers what we have. We have for aluminium in Raipur, Chhattisgarh, then you have copper in Thane, and from south we have lead in Chennai, okay? And all these delivery centers are fully established. So these are the different base metals which is delivered in via MCX. Totally we have delivered 2,83,325 metric tons from January 22 till now. That means to say that if you are basically, if you want to hedge your risk, because once you get the raw material, your price is fixed for that. And whenever these fluctuations happens, you need a commodity exchange to hedge the risk. Well, as I promised you, I will have a detailed session for you, because in 20 minutes, if I want to make you understand commodities, because commodities is a wonderful world, right? I will have one more session with you, and I want the same crowd to come, and we will have it in a wonderful place, and I think we can break for lunch, and we'll have discussions. Thank you so much.